to change. Open up the gates. Systems get replaced. Bitcoin.
I'm one of those that believe that Moore's Law can be applied to all that's technology. Now, in saying that, I also like to apply the correct balance when coming to a conclusion or a judgment on a certain matter. As most of you know, I've been talking about the Great Shift, which has to deal with the digital world, and I've been talking about how to take advantage in this shift that is happening right now via blockchain, via cryptocurrency tokens. So taking Moore's Law and applying it to blockchain or to cryptocurrency tokens, but not as an absolute principle, meaning not using the principle or Moore's Law as a complete, but more using it as a philosophy that can give us foresight for some of these cryptocurrency tokens in this blockchain space. Okay, so now let's say you're one of those who doesn't believe, and let's use Bitcoin, all right? And let's say you're, Peter Schiff or Kevin O'Leary. This is the way I would kind of approach them in discussing the future outcomes or results of, let's say, Bitcoin. So let's say Peter Schiff and Kevin O'Leary are sitting right in front of me, and let's throw in Warren Buffett as well. Now, how would I try to convince them? Let's say this was a desire of mine to convince them, which it's not. How would I try to remove the veil from their eyes so they can clearly see the prosperous path that Bitcoin is on? Well, I'll revert back to Moore's Law, but remember, in a balanced manner, not using it as an absolute, but using the philosophy as the foundation for my Bitcoin discussion. So first, I will start by asking a question that I believe we would all agree on, which is technology advancing or is it regressing? And I believe that we would all agree that technology is advancing. The second question I would ask is this: are we seeing this technology? Are we seeing and witnessing the digital world manifesting and taking control of our natural world? And again, if we're not lying, I believe we would all agree and say, yes, that's true. Now, my third question, and notice I haven't mentioned anything about Bitcoin yet, but my third question will sort of rhyme with my first question, and I'll piggyback off the first question and ask him this: what is the probability that technology such as Bitcoin will regress instead of progress? Now, I'm pretty sure with that question, their pride will kick in and they'll try to throw some BS and try to lead the discussion somewhere else, blah, blah, blah. And then I will come back to this: that in this digital world that we all agree is progressing, that in this digital world there is a digital store of value that is king, and that digital store of value king is Bitcoin. So why would you bet against something that's going to advance and keep on progressing as the digital store of value king, which is Bitcoin? Then I would hit him with this and re-emphasize that to bet against Bitcoin would mean that we would have to bet against technology, because in this technological digital world has voted that Bitcoin is the digital store of value king and is the new digital gold. Now, I'm just talking about Bitcoin right now, but there's other cryptocurrency digital tokens that have different use cases that are going to be applied and that are being applied in our natural world as I am speaking right now. And the same philosophy can be applied to those cryptocurrency tokens that are being adopted because of their digital assistance in helping advance our physical world through its digital solutions for our physical problems. And touching and going back to Bitcoin, I would also re-emphasize the deflationary healthy structure of Bitcoin, and it's just proven mathematics, math, numbers do not lie, that of course we're going to see corrections, we'll see the market correct, but all in all, the end game is that Bitcoin will continue to surge as more and more and more come to the realization of this truth. Guys, the great shift is here and it will continue to progress.
Things are about to change.